Hey everybody, Ryan here, finally with another update. I'm out here on the beautiful lake. This is my backyard. Be jealous. California um, to finally let you guys know what I'm going to be doing this summer. I know it's been a while since my last update, um, but I haven't known exactly what I'll be doing this summer until just a few days ago, so I'm excited to share it with you right now. So before I let you know what's going on for this summer, I want to share with you a little bit about what Life Teen does during the summer. I'm sure many of you know that Hidden Lake here and Cove Crest, which is Life Teen's other full-time camp, they're both retreat centers during the year, so they have retreats come in. And that's what I've been doing most of the year is helping to lead retreats and do things like that. But during the summer, it transitions into a summer camp. So a little bit of backstory about Life Teen camps. Started in 2002 at Camp Cove Crest, which is where I served as a summer missionary in 2014. A beautiful place in a little town called Tiger, Georgia, right on the northeast corner of Georgia, basically in South Carolina. And there were 31 teens that came, and they had to beg these 31 teens to show up to this pretty rundown piece of property. Apparently the campers were fighting off spiders and rats throughout the night, and it just wasn't anything great. And now, almost 15 years later, between Cove Crest and Hidden Lake, Life Teen reached over 5,000 teens last year as part of their summer camps. It's an incredible thing that's going on. These summer camps, they're really changing lives. I truly believe that they're really leading teens closer to Christ. And it's using a method that's proven by a lot of different people that use these kinds of summer camps. The organization Young Life has used this a lot. If you're familiar with Young Life, it's a non-denominational Christian organization that does summer camps during the summer, and Life Teen kind of borrowed that model, and it's working really successfully, and it's really strengthening these teens' relationships. And I've watched it happen with a couple of teens that were at summer camp that were, not exactly the most excited to be there, and 2 years later they're now leading their youth group, and so it's a really incredible thing what these summer camps are able to do, and I'm excited to see it start. And so we use places like this, the lake, for summertime activities and getting in canoes and things of that nature. There's mass just about every day. There's a ropes course here. The people at Cove Crest go whitewater rafting. So it's a nice kind of blend of summertime activities as well as a lot of what we call Jesus stuff, a lot of prayer, mass, adoration, things of that nature. So just trying to combine the fun of a summer camp with the faith-filled experience that we bring here at Life Teen. So Hidden Lake is primarily used as the middle school camp. Life Teen primarily uses the high school camp. And excitingly, we have a third camp that we're renting this year for a couple of weeks out in California. We're calling that Camp Golden State, and that's going to be one of the places that people can go. A lot of West Coast people had problems driving all the way to Georgia, surprisingly. So we're going to be able to use that this year. But I am going to be on something called Events Team, and I will be traveling to different conferences. Life Teen also puts on conferences called Steubenvilles, named after Steubenville, Ohio, and helped mostly run by the Franciscan University at Steubenville, which is a great university with a lot of Life Teen alum have either gone to Steubenville, or a lot of people still working in Life Teen have come out of Steubenville. So they put on these conferences. They're 3-day conferences, and I used to go to them when I was a teen. And they would have talks and a band and a lot of the same kind of things, where just a really fun, faith-filled experience with your youth group. And I got to do that a lot, and I'll be going to a couple of them. I'll be going to the one in Boston, or just outside of Boston, in mid-July, and the one here in Atlanta in late July. And I'll be doing a great number of things, helping to run the audio video stuff, setting up chairs, making sure the youth ministers all have everything they need, just things like that. And then I'll also be in early June going to CYMC, that's the Catholic Youth Ministry Convention that's put on by Life Teen out in Arizona. Youth ministers from all over the country get together, and there's talks and there's different conferences for just figuring out how to do youth ministry better and what's effective and what's not, and just getting everybody kind of on the same page in the journey of youth ministry. So I'll be helping out at that, doing a lot of the same thing, running around, making sure youth ministers are doing all right, helping set up chairs, making sure talk people are ready, all that kind of stuff. But the most exciting thing that I'm going to be doing is going to California to work at Camp Golden State, just a couple hours outside of LA. It's, from what I can tell, a beautiful, beautiful facility. If I'm not very much mistaken, owned currently by some nuns that we're renting it from. So it'll be a lot of the same thing out there, where we're going to have a host for the week, a host musician, and they'll put all of our music, they'll put on all of the talks, and there'll be high ropes, and there'll be a lake, and there'll be swimming, and there'll be arts and crafts time, and dodgeball, and all kinds of camp activities that are going to go on out there. And I'll be there for all of June and the first week of July. So that'll be exciting. So the next update that you'll get will probably be either just before I head to California or in California itself, which is really, really exciting. So I'm happy to share that with you guys, and I know it's been a long time coming. I haven't been able to get an update out. We've been extremely busy in the last couple of weeks. We were at the Life Team Men's Retreat, which was a phenomenal experience. We finally opened up our new meeting space. We had a good chunk of the community in here in Dahlonega come out and had a ribbon cutting for that, and it was a lot of fun. And we just got back from Sandestin, Florida, where we took our missionary weekend away and just kind of had a vacation and hung out on the beach and ate shrimp, and it was delicious and it was fun. So we've been busy and wrapping up retreat season, and now retreat season is officially over, and we're really ready for summer camp. And if you have any more questions about summer camp, it's quite an experience, and I'll be kind of running through what a week of summer camp looks like, specifically out in California when I get there later on, probably in June or July. I'm going to let you guys know exactly what that looks like, and I'm excited to show you what that looks like, because it's awesome. It's an experience like nothing else. So yeah, that's just about all I've got for this update. I know it's a pretty short one after a pretty long break away, but yeah, next year. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering about next year, and that is being finalized actually as I shoot this, and I'm really, really excited to show you what that's going to look like, but that'll have to wait until next week. So sorry for the cliffhanger, but everything's not 100% ready to go. But I promise that you guys will be the first to know what I'm going to be doing next year, and it's super, super awesome. I'm really excited to share it with you. So keep an eye out for the next video that's coming out next week. I'm doing 2 back-to-back because it's been almost a month since I put anything out, and I feel bad for not contacting you. As always, please, please, please email me, text me, call me if you have any prayer intentions. I really want to pray for you guys. Specifically, I pray for you guys all the time. But I'd love to know what's going on in your lives. Let me know what's going on, and I'll pray for you. I'm going to keep praying for you, and we'll see you out in California. Started in 2002 at Camp Hidden.